slapped in the face by life so many times that they do not give an F.
Yeah.
Whereas Mama Bear might be thinking, okay, like we've got to figure this out because, for the next 30 years, we might have to be dealing with this dude. Whereas Mama Bear, Tina Knowles, is like, no, I'm going to put out a sassy little clapback on my Instagram and we're going to call it a day.
She has 0 Fs left to give.
0. So she's on her tour bus because she's promoting her new book, Matriarch. And I wish I could play this clip, but she's on her tour bus, so it's kind of loud, so you can't really hear her very well. But she's in full glam. Her hair is done, her makeup's done, and she's looking at the camera. And you can just tell she has that little gleam in her eye, that little sparkle of mischief. And she's telling her followers, she's like, I'm going to tell you a corny joke. Sit with me here. So she tells the corny joke and she goes, what do you call a snowman that has a temper tantrum? And then she goes, he has a meltdown. Ha, 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 ha. And to the average viewer, you're seeing that and you're like, okay, well, this is a random corny joke. But when you know why she's telling that joke and basically trying to make a dig at Kanye, I'm assuming she's making the snowman joke for some illegal drug references. Maybe he is known for dabbling in the substances and tweeting stuff out. But everybody in the comments was eating it up, thanking her that she is saying something, because people are talking about whether or not Jay-Z and Beyonce are actually going to say something or maybe even go as far as sue him.
Maybe. But I don't even know if I would go that far. If I were them, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
If I was Beyonce, what
and if I was
do,
Jay-Z,
right? I would give it 0 oxygen in order to suffocate it. It would be very hard to know somebody was saying such heinous things about my children, but knowing that level of celebrity, if you do say something, you're making it bigger, whether you want to or not. Like, does he deserve? And I get torn because I don't feel like people should get a pass for their bad behavior. Like, I am a big fan of the FAFO that's happening right now, the, F around and find out. And I do believe he deserves to find out. But it's this weird, trying to balance, all right, if I say something, this is going to become a massive, super headline story just because of our level of celebrity. And, but I want to defend my children. Mm-hmm. And I don't think he should get away with saying this kind of stuff because it's not right. So it's this weird, you're danged if you do, danged if you don't.
Exactly. And I think Jay-Z knows better than to give it any kind of air, because Kanye knows who to hit to get a reaction, and you can't get really any bigger than Beyonce and Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. So I doubt they're going to say anything, but a source is saying that they might even go as far as suing him. All right, Shonda Rhimes is speaking out about an on-set Grey's Anatomy moment that she says traumatized the entire cast. I'll tell you about that moment from 15 years ago on your next eBuzz on the Bert Show.
Our Bert Show listener is proud to say she's stepping into Psycho this weekend, but she wants to know if she's going too far with the revenge she has planned on her cheating ex-boyfriend. We'll let you decide next on The Bert Show.
We talk, then you talk. The Bert Show takes turns. See? Call 1-855-BERT Show. Bonnie starts here.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth to you. Right next to you. Next to you. Right next to you.
Q99.7 is gearing up for the ultimate summer road trip. Are you ready? Yeah! To Rue.
Let's go.
With Q.
Bonnaroo. Over 100 artists.
Olivia Rodrigo. Hosier. Tyla. Glorilla. Nelly. Glass Animals.
June 12th through 15th in Manchester, Tennessee.
Listen for your cue to be caller 9 every day this week. At 7 and 11 a.m. and 3 and 5 p.m. You'll instantly score a $100 gift card to pick up your road trip essentials. And be in the running for a pair of tickets to see 4 days straight of live music at Bonnaroo, plus a car camping pass, sponsored by Epic Records.
Rue with Q, with the Bonnaroo experience from Q99.7.
Getting hurt at work was not part of your job description. Now you're facing a mountain of paperwork with tight deadlines, confusing questions, and no idea if you'll get the money you need. Do you really want to handle this?
The Bert Show.